That got you over the hump and said, "Hey, let's have these people over."
Okay.
What was that?
Yeah.
Is it just because you knew Jody, or?
Well, I guess.
Well, I think part of it was that, because of my visual thing, that I'm not able to cut right now.
Yeah.
Because I had been doing all the cutting on our lot prior to that, and we were thinking of having someone come in to do some of it, and.
So that we wouldn't have a couple of years where we hadn't done anything.
And it was just kind of fortuitous in that sometimes I commute with Jody down to the bus stop.
Nice.
And it was just kind of fortuitous that we had spoken with, well, remember you and Jody came to the door last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, and we had spoken about it last year, and she asked me again, would you be interested this year? And I'm like, well, yeah, we would. We were just thinking about taking down a bunch of stuff. So we were certainly open to it, having the people come.
Yeah. So if there was a homeowner that we're asking for the first time, and they're seeing the video, what would you tell them about?
Yeah, I mean.
You mean like if they were reluctant?
Apprehensive, reluctant.
Well, like reluctant that there would be damage done to their property.
What were you thinking? What was some of your reluctantness of having?
I wasn't really reluctant.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I guess you might feel like. I can't ask all these people that I don't know to come here and do work.
Why would
for
they
me.
do that?
Right,
right. It almost made us, at least me, it almost made me feel a little bit guilty. Like all these people are showing up and doing all this work.
Yeah.
And then when you see how they're just going to it, like it's it's just what they do. It's a job, it's a business. They're not sitting there going, "Geez, what are we gonna? I don't want to do." They're getting busy. So you realize that the intention is, we're here for a community event. We're here to make the health of our forests better, and we're committed, and we want you to join the club and help our community forest be healthier too, and make connections and be more involved with and get to know your neighbors, etc.
Let's speak about that. How about community? Do you feel closer to? Did this build community in your mind?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I wished I remembered everybody's names, but it's like I met a lot of people that live right down the road that I didn't meet before.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah, connections. It certainly makes you feel more a part of, whether you've been here in 2 years or 5 years, it certainly makes you feel more a part of the community, more proud of where you live. And it's not just a pretty place, it's also really great and interesting people, varied people, which is a lot of other reasons we like to live up here. We like the variety. Yeah. So it was really nice to affirm that hey, there are a lot of terrific people up here that are very interesting and different than us, but wonderful company and workers and committed to the same things that we are in some ways. So.
Any aha moments on just being a sawyer or moving slash is like, oh, I learned that, or just the aha of something new.
Well, I hadn't worked as a team doing any of this before, so for me it was nice to be able to see the process from start to finish and how everybody has different skill sets and everybody has different familiarity with different tools, but you can all have a role to play, and there will be guidance given to how you can help out, and you don't just have to sit back and watch these other people do the work for you. You can join in too.
And like I had said before, I do have some sawyer training myself, and I guess maybe the one thing I might have been apprehensive about is people that weren't really that savvy with chainsaws coming up and doing all this work. And but I was impressed with the people that came. They seemed like they were very safe, and they knew their stuff. And they knew their stuff.
Yeah, good. And your house is still standing. There's
Our house is still standing. Yep. Nobody got rolled over.
So many hours and hours and hours and hours of work has been saved from just 2 people. What it would have taken us over a summer to do.
It would have been more than one summer.
No. Yes. Exactly. I mean, it's just the amount of work that can be done in 4 hours, whatever you want to call it, is just. And it's a good feeling for everybody, and you're eager to help out and do it for someone else next time.
Awesome. Yeah. Very good. Well, thanks again.
Sure.